If your job feels like ancient Egypt, where every day is a struggle to build pyramids under the scorching sun, and you're constantly toiling away with little to no recognition, then you might just relate to what we're about to dive into. And if your boss is like Pharaoh, ruling over your work life with an iron fist, demanding more and more without a hint of appreciation, it's time to take a step back and assess the situation. It's time to call in some divine help. Imagine having a guardian angel equipped with office tools, ready to swoop in and save the day. Wouldn't that be something? Picture this. It's Monday morning, the start of a new week, and you're already feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. You drag yourself out of bed, barely awake, and stumble through your morning routine. And just as you settle into your desk, your boss is already on your case, barking orders and pointing fingers. It's like they've been waiting all weekend just to pounce on you. You're thinking, Lord, deliver me from this Pharaoh. You silently pray for a miracle, hoping for some sort of divine intervention to rescue you from this daily grind. Like, seriously, who needs coffee when you have a boss that demanding? The stress alone is enough to keep you wide awake and on edge. Now, I'm not saying you should expect plagues and locusts, but sometimes it feels like you're dealing with one disaster after another. Every task seems like an insurmountable challenge. But a little divine intervention wouldn't hurt, right? Just a small sign that the God who created the universe is on your side, giving you a thumbs up, shield, and protection. Sometimes we want an instant miracle, or maybe just a minor miracle, like your boss suddenly deciding to take a year-long sabbatical. We can dream. Imagine the peace and quiet, the freedom to work without constant scrutiny. So next time you're stuck in the office dungeon, feeling like you're chained to your desk with no escape in sight, remember that you're not alone in this struggle. Just remember, even Moses had to deal with a Pharaoh. He faced insurmountable odds and still managed to lead his people to freedom. If he could do it with the help of God, so can you. Trust in the Lord. Now back to Moses. He had a staff that turned into a snake. Now we might not have magical staffs, but we do have our God. Yes, call on Jesus. Turn to prayers. Pray like never before. All we've got is prayers, not those passive-aggressive emails, those little digital daggers that make you question your sanity and patience. But hey, at least we can pray about it and laugh later. Sometimes a good sense of humor and prayers are the best way to cope with the absurdity of it all. Let's face it, if you're praying to destroy your Pharaoh, you're definitely not alone. Many of us are in the same boat, seeking a way to navigate these treacherous waters, like the Israelites. Keep the faith, and maybe, just maybe, you'll get that miracle, or at least a really good laugh. Because sometimes, faith in God and prayer is the best strategy of all time. So the next time you find yourself overwhelmed by your Pharaoh-like boss, remember to find the humor in the situation. It might just be the divine intervention you need to get through the day. Ever feel like your to-do list is a never-ending scroll and your boss keeps adding more tasks faster than you can complete them? It's like trying to empty the ocean with a teaspoon. You start to wonder if you need multiple arms like a robotic character just to keep up. Maybe we should all invest in some extra limbs. And let's not forget those moments when you just want to hide under your desk, hoping your boss won't find you. It's like playing hide and seek, but with higher stakes. But then, there are those rare moments when you feel like a superhero, managing to pull off the impossible. Your boss looks surprised and you think, maybe I do have superpowers after all. And in the midst of all the chaos, you daydream about that perfect vacation, far away from the office. A place where the only Pharaoh you encounter is a sand sculpture on the beach. But until that day comes, you watch the clock, hoping time will speed up. Yet, it seems to move slower than a snail on a lazy Sunday. So you grab the biggest coffee mug you can find, because if you're going to face your Pharaoh, you might as well be caffeinated and ready for prayer. And remember, even if your boss has devil horns, so to speak, you can still be the angel in the office. Keep your sense of humor, pray without ceasing, and you'll get through it. Tackle your Pharaoh today with prayers. Stay blessed, and don't forget to share this video. Click like and subscribe. Remember, Jesus loves you and so do I.